When was a time that you took a major risk?
When was a time that I took a major risk? I remember it was like 2015. I had just written this book and I was very, very excited. And the prime example where I made a mistake, I have me on the cover. When you when you write something or you put something out into the world, it's not about you. It's about the people you want to help. Learning lesson. But I was so excited that I started trying to figure out how could I promote this book? What could I do to make some sales? What could I do to help some people? I wanted to make money along the way too, but I did want to help people. That's why I wrote the book in the first place. So I reached out to this. Well, I didn't reach out. I think they reached out to me. I was looking for places to promote my book, and a PR firm reached out to me. At the time, I think I had a little bit saved up, and after we had a discussion, they said, all right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to create you a plan. We're going to put you on. When I look back on this, it's a bit funny because they did some green screen stuff. It's the stuff that I can do right here in my home studio. But so they said, we're going to put you in front of the green screen. We're going to shoot some ads. We're going to get you on some radio shows. And what I thought was that, okay, I talked with my spouse, and we decided, she was always skeptical. I'm just like, I'm going to jump in. So I did this for 2 months, by the way. Okay. $1,500 a month. Needless to say, I was livid. I mean, I was hopeful and excited, but you want to talk about dreams being crushed? It's an understatement. I spent $1,500. I was getting ready. I was like, look, for $1,500, we shot some ads, we did some green screen. And by the way, looking back at it now, the quality was not that great. I could have done it better myself. And so I did some radio interviews, but it did not ultimately get me the sales that I thought I was going to get. After the first month, I was like, $1,500, man, for that much money, and you're a PR firm, like this is what you do for a living, I should have a lot more traction. And what I realized then was that you have to still do the legwork. It's $1,500 down the drain. But I believe in myself. I believe in my message. I believe in what I'm doing. Boom, another $1,500 down the next month. Now I'm $3,000 in. All to get this book out there. And then now I read this book and I cringe. Well, I mean, I don't cringe. It's from a time when I was single and a bachelor, and there's still some nuggets in there, but I don't even promote it anymore. $3,000 down the drain. What a risk. But I mean, there's so many lessons that I look back now. That $3,000 is still painful. I don't care what people say. Oh, it's the lesson. Yeah, it's the lesson. But that $3,000, it really hurt me. Even though I had some money saved up at the time, I had, spouse and kids. Anyway, I wouldn't do it again. I would do it in a different way. I could take that $1,500 or $3,000 and put it in some ads and get far greater reach with the tools that we have now than what I did. So that was a time that I took a major risk, and I did not necessarily see a return on investment that I thought I was going to see.